Hi friends, Krista here. Thanks for stopping by Books and Jams, and welcome to number 3 in my Counting All My Books series. I decided to break this up into multiple videos because I just have a lot of different areas to count and it takes a little bit of time. So today is episode 3. We've got my trusty little table here, and I realized that when I did this, I did not include my 2 book carts or my rotating shelf. So I need to add those columns onto here. We're just going to get right to it. So I'm going to start with my Sanderson shelf because those are up at the top. And then we're going to move down and do my unread. These 4 sections are unread middle grade, so we'll move on to that. And then down at the bottom, I have mostly read middle grade. The problem with these, the tricky part, is that they are double stacked. There are books behind the books. It's going to be a little bit tricky, but we're going to do our best to count up all the books on my middle grade shelf and my Sanderson shelf first. We'll see how long that takes, and we'll try to get to some carts and my Newberry shelf as well. So here we go. Okay, so at the top of my middle grade shelf, I have this Brandon Sanderson section. I did double check in this basket. This is just shelf decorations and things that are not out right now, as well as a computer cleaner and some other things, but no books are in there. I did double check. So with my Sanderson shelf, there's not too many, and I have read some of them. So if we look at what I have read, I've read Tress of the Emerald Sea, I've read Edge Dancer, I've read The Way of Kings, and I've read Words of Radiance. And I've read Defiant Joy. I'm not sure why that's up here, but it's read, so we'll count it for now. I'm not trying to move anything around until I'm done counting everything. So altogether, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 altogether, and 3 are read. So I'll add that to my paper. While I'm doing the tops of shelves, I think I'll do my Newberry shelf next, which is all of these books across the top here and that little stack that didn't get put away. So I'm going to do these ones. They're going to be pretty easy because everything facing in, so we see the pages, are books that I have read, and everything where we can see the books, those are the ones I have not read. So it should be pretty easy to count. I'm just going to go through the shelf 2 times and do it that way. These ones I have read, but I need to find out where they go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I didn't read this one, but I've read these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll count that in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then coming back, counting the ones I have not yet read. So on this shelf, I just counted all of the read books double stacked. And on this shelf, most of them are read, but this is a series here, so 2 of them are on my TBR still. And then down here is a mishmash of some series and some other things, so it's going to be a mixture of read and unread. Yikes. And this is not middle grade. I'm not sure why this is here, but these are read. Calculator and do the maths. All right, so my middle grade shelf is counted, and I forgot to hop on and tell you my Newberry shelf as well. I have 100 on my Newberry shelf exactly right now, but I have all the Newberry winners, so I'm missing a couple because 1922 was the start. So I am missing 3 Newberry books that are somewhere else in my house, but they're getting counted because they're here somewhere. So there's 100 on my Newberry shelf, 14 total on my Sanderson section. And then I also included, besides this middle grade shelf, I have a small stack of books next to it that's going to be put on Pango, and a small stack on the other side that are my Once Upon a Book Club book boxes. So I did count those 5 books for Pango and 4 books for Once Upon a Book Club. But altogether, we have 205 read books on my middle grade shelf, 92 unread books, including those 4 Once Upon a Book Club books, and then the 5 Pango books, for a total of 302 on this shelf or on the ground right next to it. So we're going to quickly move over to right here. Beautiful background of my bike in here. But this is my recommendations cart where my computer sits when I'm doing a live or filming anything or just watching a show. Honestly, it sits on this rec cart. And these books I put on the cart at the beginning of the year from books that you guys have recommended to me. There's lots of space now because I've read some and put them away. So we're going to go ahead and count up what is on this cart now. And all of these are going to be TBR books. I have not read any of these. So that'll be pretty easy. Just one category. Okay, there's 28 on the bottom, which you can't really see in camera. That's okay. On this middle row, there's not that many. 13 in the middle. So there's 61 in total on this cart. And now I'm going to go count my rotating shelf and my Christmas book exchange shelf. And that will be all for today's video. So 2 more things to count up. So the majority of these are going to be TBR books, except for a couple that I have read already in September. So we're going to start down here on the bottom, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, not counting a magazine, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and then those ones I read, 40, 41. I'm not counting this because it's a library book, so 40 unread and 4 read. And our final counting for today is going to be this other cart that I have, which houses my which houses my Christmas book exchange books. So we're gonna go ahead and count these up, and I do have blue stickers on the end here so I can keep track as I go. So down here on the bottom, we have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And these are all going to be unread as well. All right, so we are done counting for the day. I just counted my Christmas book exchange cart and I had 45 books on there. So with all of the books that I counted today, between the Christmas cart, the recommendations cart, the rotating shelf, the Newberry shelf, the middle grade shelf, the Sanderson shelf, and the extras on the floor, we have a total of 566 books. I think they say that in order to have a library, you have to have 1,000 books. We haven't even counted these yet, and I'm already over 1,000. That's kind of a lot. I had a feeling this was going to be a bit of a wake-up call for me because I knew I had over 1,000, but I'm going to be pushing 2,000 when this is all said and done, I think. Because I still have these 3 shelves, my book of the month shelf over here, and my Christian fiction / gifted shelf to do. Yikes. There will be one more video, and it's going to be a doozy because we're going to count everything else that I haven't yet counted. And I'm doing it today. So if you see me in the same shirt as I have and as you have in the other videos, it's because I'm filming all of this in one day. so that things don't get moved around and confusing. I had to do it all at once. So I had to find a day where I had the time to do it all at once. But I'm excited to know the real number. I'm glad I decided not to make a big spreadsheet of everything because that would have taken even longer. It's a bit of a wake-up call. I'm not going to lie. It's a bit of a wake-up call. All right. Well, that's going to be it for today. I'm a little bit thoughtful about all of this right now at the moment. I mean, I love having a lot of books. I love being surrounded by books. But it does feel like a lot at the moment. It's good to be realistic and know what I've got. Thank you so much for watching. Let's chat in the comments below about anything you saw in this video or anything you want to chat about. I love talking with you down there. And if you've made it to the end and you don't have anything to add in the comments, go ahead and put some kind of face emoji that expresses your thoughts so far. Heart eyes or shocked face or like, what are you doing? Some kind of face emoji that expresses what you're thinking at this point along this journey with me. Thank you so much for watching, all of you. I appreciate you being here and supporting my channel and watching and interacting with me in the comments. I always love that. And I'm so grateful for you being part of my little corner of the internet. We've got one more to go. Let's do this. I'll talk to you in another video very soon. Bye.